More parishes in Western New York are being recommended to close and merge after a second round of meetings for the Catholic Diocese of Buffalo. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mary Alice Demler. Scott has the night off. Well, last night, 15 different church parishes were recommended to merge. 2 on Your Side's Keelan Berrien joins us in the studio with the newest mergers that were announced tonight. Keelan?
Yeah, Mary Alice, it was a private hour-and-a-half meeting at St. Leo the Great for parish priests, deacons, and trustees. And at the end of it, we found out 11 parishes are recommended to merge. There's more difficult news tonight for parishioners in Buffalo's Catholic Diocese.
We're looking at St. Aloysius and Cheektowaga, Infant of Prague.
And a handshake and smile did not help to hide the hurt.
Absolutely not. You're talking about, spiritual communities and places in which people worship.
On a day with gloomy skies and rain, these families of the Northern Erie Vicariate walked into St. Leo the Great for a meeting they dreaded. Father Brian Zeleniski said this.
The data that we looked at was based on finances, based on, sacramental data, how many sacraments are taking place, people that are attending on the weekends.
It's the second meeting announcing recommendations for merging churches in Buffalo's diocese. Friday's meeting was for the Northern Erie Vicariate. 11 of them are affected. What's next for them?
Next step is they're taking these recommendations back to their parish communities and their parish leadership, sharing that with them.
From there, leaders can accept or find alternatives to the recommendations, but a plan must be complete by July 15th.
And then we'll meet with them between July and August to talk about what those recommendations, what their suggestions would be.
After tonight, 25 different parishes may soon be reduced to 14, as all a part of the diocese plan to eliminate 34% of parishes to address shrinking attendance, raise funds to pay sexual abuse settlements, and address the priest shortage.
And anything we do, we want better. And that's, while this is difficult now, we're trying to make sure that we're better in the next 5 to 10 years.
What they're proposing makes sense to me, but it's just going to be brutal because Tonawanda will not have a parish anymore.
Parishioner Al Baker attends Our Lady of Czestochowa. He says this isn't his first time merging, but he isn't fond of the idea.
We kind of knew this was coming, but faithful Catholics are always going to find a church to go to and get to a mass. And if we got to drive 15 minutes, we will.
And Father Brian Zeleniski goes on to say more meetings are happening next week. The next one will be Monday, addressing the parishes in the Niagara Vicariate. On your side in the studio, Keelan Berrien, Channel 2 News.